All right, so today we're going to be looking at strip diagrams. So this is a classic example of a strip diagram where at the top you have the total and then on the bottom you're going to have the pieces. It could also look like this, but this is also showing you that those pieces together are going to be equal to that total. So now here's where it gets a little complicated. When we do multi-step word problems, there's probably going to be a lot of different pieces to this strip diagram. And the strip diagram really helps us know what steps we need to take in order to solve that multi-step word problem. So let's look at some examples. Ty had $37 in his wallet. His grandmother gave him some money. He now has $56. How much money did his grandmother give him? So let's underline the information we do know. Well, the question, how much money did his grandmother give him? That's really important. Now, let's circle the information that is important that we know. He had $37 in his wallet. His grandmother gave him some money. Now he has $56. So we want to ask ourselves, do we know the total? And we do. The total is $56. So when I'm drawing my strip diagram, that total on top is going to be 56. So I know that it's $56 up here. But now what are the parts to it? Well, part of it was that $37 in his wallet. So we can add that to our strip diagram. Oops. But now I don't know what this other part is. That's what I'm trying to find out. So now this really helps me because based on the word problem, I would do 37 plus something equals 56. But I may not necessarily know how to figure that out. So I have to look at my strip diagram and I know that I need to take out this 37 from that 56, and then all that's going to be left is that missing piece of that some money. So to take it 37 out of 56, I would need to subtract 56 minus 37. Six minus 7 is -1, so I'm going to borrow. 16 minus 7 is 9. 4 minus 3 is 1. So I know that his grandmother gave him $19. And you can hear baby Cyrus in the background, probably. All right, let's look at another one. I'm just going to write the word problem for this, or the strip diagram for this one. Ian's family is going on vacation. They are traveling 893 miles to the beach. They left Friday afternoon and drove 341 miles to their grandparents' house. On Saturday, they traveled 246 miles in the morning before stopping for lunch. How many more miles do they have to travel before reaching the beach? So, we want to draw our strip diagram. And the question we want to ask ourselves is, do we know the total? So we're talking about number of miles. Oops. We're talking about number of miles. Do we know the total number of miles here? Well, let's see what we do know. We want to know how many more miles do they have to travel before reaching the beach. That's what we have to get to. So, they are traveling 893 miles. What is that? That's how far they are going. So that's the total. So that would go on the top of our strip diagram. Now let's see what else we know. What else can we fill in? They left Friday afternoon and drove 341 miles. So that 341 miles is a part of that 893 that they have to go. So I'm going to add that as a part on my strip diagram. On Saturday, they traveled 246 miles. So now I want to add that because that's also part of the 893 miles that they are going to go. So now add 246 miles. Then they stopped for lunch. So now how many more miles? So that would be this last piece that we are trying to figure out. Now this shows that this is a multi-step word problem because we have our total here and we have two pieces. In our other problem, we only had one piece to take out, but now we have two pieces to take out. So there's two different ways we could solve this. We could take 893, take out minus 341, and then take that number and subtract 246 and get our answer. Or we can add both of these parts up and then subtract that from 893. Two different ways we could get that. So I want you to try to solve this one of those ways that works best for you.